Hi and welcome back to episode 63 of the weekly update, I believe. I'm not quite sure, it's very late once again. This is actually the latest I record any of these videos. Not a good trend going on where I'm just going later and later recording these. But this one is actually for a good reason. I've just for the past 1 hour, 1.5 hours been working and just completing all of my tasks for this week. So I actually finished all of the tasks, which is very good. Or I almost finished all of them. There are a couple which I haven't finished, like getting my haircut. I haven't done that. There was no real good time which suited me, so I haven't done that. But pretty much every other task has been completed, and I've done more things on other parts and barely finished some, but I have finished it all basically, which is very good. Now looking back at it, it hasn't been super hard, and the only hard part is not doing the actual tasks. The hard part is getting started, and I know, or I've seen a pretty good way, or what I think is a pretty good way to get locked in, to get focused, to get started, which I want to try for this next week. And that thing is wall staring. I've heard it before sometime in the past, and it's basically you sit and stare into a blank wall for X amount of minutes. It can be 1 minute, it can be 10 minutes. But the whole idea behind it is basically to reset your dopamine levels a bit. If you go from a very high dopamine giving task like scrolling on your phone to then going to work, which has a very low dopamine level comparative to scrolling on your phone, it won't go that well. You will feel very distracted, you will not be able to focus well. But if you go from staring into a blank wall for 10 minutes, let's say, that lowers your dopamine very much. It's very boring. You get this feeling that you want to do things. So then getting to do some productive work actually becomes very exciting. You want to do it. So then you look forward to it. You stay way more focused because your brain actually wants to some sort of stimulus. It wants to do something. So then works very well for that. That is something which I want to try for this coming week. And I think that it will hopefully work quite good. I said that for this week I had no distractions, I had nothing to block me from working. That still didn't really help that much for me to be able to get this productive work. So I'm thinking that this wall staring could be a helpful piece. And then I just have to be a bit more decisive, I have a bit more intentional with my time. I actually have quite a lot of time, but I just have to not really waste it and not let it split out so much, because if let's say the past 1.5 hours, 2 hours has been very productive, and that's because I had to finish all of my tasks before recording this video, and I don't really want to record this video right now, it's very late, but I wanted to get all of my tasks done and record this video for today. And I have done that. I have done all of that. And that just goes to show that I have the possibility, I can do it. It's not that I can't focus, it's not that I can't work on all of my tasks. I can really do it. It's just that I have to get, maybe not pressure is the right word, but I have to get a bit more locked in and a bit more intentional with my time. That's all. I'm not going to sit here and sound too negative, because I often do that, and I don't think that it really helps me that much. I think that I should very much enjoy the grind. I know that in a couple of years, when I have made it, so-called made it, when I'm out of this part at least of my life where I don't really have any results to show, once I'm out of this, I will really miss this late night grind, this where I don't have any results, where I don't have any proof that I will make it, where everything is hard, where everything is for the first time, where everything is exciting. I will really miss this part. And even if I don't miss it, I will blame myself or regret not enjoying the process. Or I will think like, oh, why did I have to be so miserable? Why did I have to suffer so much? I really didn't have. There was no external things that guaranteed that I had to suffer. Yes, it was hard. Yes, I didn't have any wins. Yes, I had to push through some hard stuff. But I don't have to make it miserable. I don't have to make it a bad situation. I don't have to feel bad. I can still enjoy the process. I can still feel happy. I can still have fun, enjoying the grind, enjoying the hard. It doesn't have to be miserable. And once again, that is not a new insight, but I think it can be important to get reminded of that, because it's very hard to actually practice it. So I think it's very good to get reminded of that. I actually heard, I think it was Alex Hamosi, I heard him say a quote maybe like 1-2 weeks ago, and it goes something like, people need to get reminded more about stuff rather than learning new stuff. And I think that is very much true. It actually hit me quite hard, because I have for a long time, and especially in the past, really been seeking out new knowledge, really seeking out that one thing that was going to change everything for me. Watching countless videos, watching countless seminars, just waiting for that one piece of knowledge that was going to click and change everything. And the thing that I'm trying to say is that I have consumed a lot of knowledge. I probably have a lot of the answers that I'm looking for in here. Like, I know that I have consumed so much of very wise people's words. And instead of actually looking for that new thing, I should probably rather get reminded of the things that I have consumed, the things that I have learned, the things that I've heard, the ideas that clicked with me in the past. It's way more valuable to get reminded of those than rather to go out seeking for this new knowledge, which doesn't help me as much. Okay, that has been everything for this video. Hope you found it enjoyable, hope you found it fun. Let's have a fun time, and it's fucking summer soon. It's so light out here now. It's very late, but it's the same light level as it is at like 3 p.m. In December here. It's crazy. It's 11 p.m. Just crazy. So let's have some fun. Let's enjoy the grind and just keep on working. As long as you're not giving up, you're doing the right thing. Until next time, take care, and as always, accomplish great things. I see you. Peace.